Hey, what up, YouTube? This is RKO Legend Killer 687, and this is my 2010 Royal Rumble review. Sorry if I seem a bit agitated. I've been trying to. I recorded this video like 3 times tonight. YouTube's pissing me the fuck off. When I finish the video, like I click publish, it publishes and stuff. But when you type in 2010 Royal Rumble up in the search bar up top, you can't find it, so you have to type in my username, and then when you do, you'll see that in my prediction video. But the Rumble review video, instead of it saying 2010 Royal Rumble review, the title is RKO Legend Killer's webcam, and it gives the time it was done. But then when you click it, it says 2010 Royal Rumble review, so I don't know how to get it to actually say that so it'll show up on the main, results page. But if anyone knows how to fix that, or please let me know, because it's just so infuriating. But anyway, let's get right to the card. First match of the night was the ECW Championship match between Ezekiel Jackson and Christian. This was actually, I enjoyed this match actually. It was a lot better of an ECW title match than I was expecting. I'll tell you that right now. Big Zeke, he looks like he has potential. He impressed me a lot. He probably did what they asked him to do, maybe even a little more. Christian carried most of the match in my opinion, but Zeke, it wasn't like watching Christian versus Mark Henry. Zeke, he actually did some things. Mostly just his power game. He had this one clothesline in the back of Christian's head that actually looked like it hurt a little bit. It's pretty brutal stuff. Did that two-handed choke slam shit he does. Christian, he kept trying to, he tried for the kill switch like 3 or 4 times the whole match, but I just couldn't. I haven't seen Zeke in person, but he looks like a fucking massive man. He looks like he's a big boy. So I can't imagine how hard that was for Christian, but it was pretty good stuff. Back and forth. The momentum switched a lot. The finish came when Zeke tried for his Uranagi finisher, but he didn't get it. And the finish came when Christian finally hit the kill switch out of nowhere on Zeke and got the 3 count for the win. So it was good, very good opening match. I gave it 2 2 3/4 stars. So yeah, it was good stuff, especially for ECW title match. Next was some pointless segment backstage with Teddy Long and Great Khali and Crime Time, and then Miz came in and talked a little trash about MVP. And so Teddy Long said, I'm gonna make a U.S. title match between you and MVP right now. So that was the next match. I gave it 2 stars. It was an okay match. It's like 10 minutes if that. It was just back and forth, a lot of momentum swings. The finish came when Miz rolled MVP up in a small package out of nowhere. It was a really weird finish, if you ask me. And it was a clean finish, too. Miz didn't use the ropes or anything. Just got a clean 1, 2, 3, so it was good to see. After the match, Miz was in MVP's face taunting him, and he got a playmaker for his troubles, which is kind of funny. Not really a big MVP. I don't like MVP as a face at all. I think he sold out when he was, the end of his heel days, but Miz, I think his character is great, so yeah, I give that match 2 stars. I think if you saw Raw tonight, the feud is definitely continuing. MVP attacked Miz out of the crowd, so it should be good stuff. Next was the WWE title match. I gave it 2 stars. I was expecting greater things. It was just so frustrating. There's just no pace. It was just slow. No pace to it at all. Like, really, it was. Sheamus working on Orton's. Orton, you would have thought he was the baby face. He was just getting a ton of Randy chants. It was just, it was really slow, like I said. Sheamus working on Orton's arm and vice versa, except it was Orton, going after Sheamus's knee with some chop blocks. He did hit that, rope-assisted DDT, which is always crazy. There's just nothing there, though. The crowd wasn't really into it. I mean, besides for the getting behind Orton, there's just no excitement. The finish came when Cody Rhodes hopped the barricade. Sheamus was on the outside, Orton was on the inside. So Orton didn't see Rhodes, but Rhodes hit Sheamus from behind. The referee saw it. Orton didn't know it was, didn't see it, let alone didn't know the ref saw what happened. So the refs, he's yelling at Rhodes, and Sheamus gets back in the ring. Orton hits RKO, and the crowd went nuts, which is kind of cool. And when he's rolling him over for the pin, ref calls for the bell, so Sheamus retained his title by disqualification. And Orton's just, he's pissed as hell. Cody gets in the ring, tries to plead his case to no avail. Orton's, what are you doing? You cost me my title shot. And, he nails Cody with the right hand and just slamming his head on the mat. DiBiase runs out, and Orton hits him with the right hand, and, just yelling at Legacy. They're both sitting down in the corner, and Orton turns around and walks right into that, big bicycle kick, whatever you want to call it, from Sheamus. So it was just very lackluster, disappointing match. 2 stars, like I said. Speaking of disappointing, next was the women's championship match. It was just, I should have expected this out of WWE. Just typical diva shit. I gave it a dud. I called it a dud. That's pretty much what it was. Michelle came out. It's disappointing because I was expecting, at least these two are good, wrestlers for divas, and I was expecting a decent match, but Michelle came out, got on the mic, said, "You people paid to see me, not Mickey," and it's a good thing because Mickey's not here. And she said even if she was, you wouldn't be able to miss her. Piggy James shit again, referring to that. And then Layla came out in some fat suit or pig suit. I don't even know what it was, just some stupid fat costume. And Mickey came out, hit her from behind. Mickey got in the ring, and Michelle went to kick Mickey. She ducked, hit Layla. Instead, Michelle turns around, and Mickey hits that patented spike DDT of hers. 1, 2, 3, we have a new women's champion. So, kudos to Mickey. I am happy for her after all the abuse she's taken, verbal and physical, throughout the storyline. So, good for Mickey. Next was and then after the face divas came out and dumped a cake on Layla and Michelle. Just typical diva and stupid shit. It's terrible. Next is the world title match between Rey Mysterio and Undertaker. I gave this 3 stars. I enjoyed it a lot. It could have been if it was 10 or 15 minutes longer, it would have been a very good match. Taker and Rey seem like they work well together. Some good spots. Back and forth. The finish came when Rey hit a drop kick, Taker's knee, landing the second rope. Rey had a 619. Taker gets up all woozy. Rey then hits a drop, goes to the top, hits a drop kick to Taker's back, who falls into position for another 619 on the other side of the ring. Rey hits that, and then when he goes up to his patented senton, Taker catches him and drills him with a huge last ride, which is pretty cool, and got the 3 count with it, which was the most surprising to me. I haven't seen Taker win with the last ride in a while, so it's good to see that. So good, entertaining match, 3 stars. And lastly was the Royal Rumble match itself, which I gave 3 3/4 stars. Not the best Rumble, not the best by far, and not the worst though either. It was entertaining. CM Punk came in early. He eliminated 3 guys right off the bat, and each one he got on the mic and said, that Serena girl came out with him too. I don't know what her deal is, but Punk, saying, "I'll save you. You don't have to. I can see the pain in your eyes," and just stupid. I don't like Punk at all. I mean, who wants to be straight edge? Triple H ended up eliminating him. Beth Phoenix was a surprise entrant. I was surprised. She eliminated the Great Khali, which was really impressive. She kissed him kind of, and just as he was falling over, he kind of just fainted to the ground, but it was still cool. And she clotheslined Punk and even tried to eliminate him, but he had to go to sleep on her and tossed her out. So HBK eliminated Triple H, which was really crazy because I had Triple H winning the whole thing. HBK was pissed as hell after he got eliminated. He was in the match for a while, but Edge came in at number 29. Return, he looks great. Didn't look like he hit Jericho, at HBK, and Cena with the spears right off the bat. Eliminated Jericho. Doesn't look like he's having any lingering effects from that injury. That's a terrible injury, torn Achilles tendon. But Batista came in at number 30. He eliminated HBK, who hit the ref with Sweet Chin Music after because he was so pissed. I thought it was hilarious. Cena eliminated Batista, and then Edge, when it looked like Cena was about to win, Edge eliminated him. So Edge, I don't know if he's a good face or not, because he was on Raw tonight. He speared Sheamus, so we'll see. But he's your new Royal Rumble winner for 2010. I gave the pay-per-view 7 out of 10 overall. Wasn't the best Rumble, but it was enjoyable. So until next time, this RK Legend Killer 687. Peace, guys.